been battling, he's been killing the battle raps as well. And if you've been to grab the mics before, he's been shelling the ciphers. So for his debut performance to grab the mic, can we welcome Mason?
Thank you, everyone. It is great to be here. How's everyone feeling tonight? Everyone having a good time? So as Kiz said, my name's Mason. I've done a lot of rap battles in the last few months, but to me, this is pure hip-hop. This is music. This is beats. The rap battling thing is really fun, but it's been a bit of a little side thing. To me, this is rap. First off, a huge shout out to Word of Mouth, because they really make all these events possible in Portsmouth. In Portsmouth, hip-hop and word of mouth, they go hand in hand. You know, they are on the forefront. No one else is doing this stuff as good as them. So, shout out to my family that are here. Shout out to some of Harbour Church. Shout out to a lot of you. One sec, let's hold it for a bit. Sorry, technical. So, guys, I want to start us with a bit of crowd participation quickly. Turn to the person next to you and just say like a compliment. Just give them a random compliment or give them a high five or something. Just give them... Okay, yeah, let's have the bits. So I'm up here on my own. So I got no one to compliment, so I got to find someone. And there is someone up here. Compliments to the stage. You make such a fine gauge to see where I stand in this worldwide play, and you really make me want to turn thy page. If the stage was a book, it would earn my wage. If the stage was a book, the floor would be its cover. Don't judge it unless you have the mic, don't touch it. Like a lover when she blushes, it's better just say nice things than rush it. This stage can only take one and I'm up here. But if you must come up, then don't scuff it. It's not very robust like a dress at home. Come in, kept on so we won't bust. But I've fought with the thoughts that if rap is a sport, then I'm caught in the court, and I'll carry on talking till I'm walking the walk. But for now, it's good to give compliments. They compliment your confidence, it's common sense, and say thanks. Manners cost nothing, but they're breaking the banks. It's good to give compliments. They compliment the confidence, it's common sense, and say thanks. Manners cost nothing, but they're breaking the banks. But let's define what a compliment is, and if you like how I say it, you can compliment this. I love seeing the smiles that you compliment with, and I'll be up here till I'm complimentless. Kinda like Tom Hanks getting lost on a trip, sending back a postcard with vines and a Mont Blanc. How can these words sink if they're not frank? And then we just plead the fifth when they're not sank. In France, catch me if you can. I got the code to counteract the apathy of man. It's hidden in the notes and I can rap it on command, singing more praises than Her Majesty can stand. So I sit with her, finding a revolver, but lining it with blanks, kinda like Tom Hanks getting lost on a trip, sending back a postcard and signing it with thanks. It's good to give compliments. They compliment your confidence, it's common sense, and say thanks. Manners cost nothing, but they're breaking the banks. Good to give compliments. They compliment the confidence, it's common sense, and say thanks. Manners cost nothing, but they're breaking the banks. But listen, I still haven't explained how to do it, so let me demonstrate a few through the music. This beat's so smooth, such a nice vibe, and from up here you all have such nice eyes. Little specks of light nestled in the night sky, but I find gratitude keeps me grounded. So I pay a few dues, cause up here I'm the loudest, and there's someone in the crowd and I know she is the proudest. So thank you, mum, for giving me life, and thank you, life, for making it nice, and thank you, nice, for making me right, and thank you, God, for making me right, and that right, I'm talking about the righteous kind, cause ever since that day, I've been twice as kind, and if the world's a stage, I make them all gas today, wondering, will some blow the whole cast away, but this ain't an island, no man is an island, no glamour can buy them, no answer denies them, the mouth is a house and mine's a mansion inside, and nice words are my neighbours cause I live by them, sometimes they're noisy so I say it quiet then, you don't need to be stood on the main stage, just put on a brave face, and like a boat on the beach before the sails sway, stick to it and you'll make waves. Let's go. And if this song's a love, I'll do the next one. All right, guys, I got a little prop for this next one. Because if we're giving thanks, then there's one man who we need to say thank you to, and if you're a fan of hip hop, you'll recognise this almost immediately. Let's have a look. What do we have here? Can it stand? Yeah, let's go. So this man is an inspiration on the mic. See if I can get this. What's the definition of a supervillain? Is it doomed to be the few who can move the illest? From the evilest to chillest, the stillest, tranquilist. Wrapped up in the words, but these weapons can't kill us, they breathe life. I'm convinced heaven is a place where we can jam Dilla forever. Meet the man himself, have dinner, dine, rap, laugh with her. And know we both respect it even though our plans differ. He wore a mask so the kids won't know, like a no-fault divorce, but it's quid pro quo. A legend ever present even when he no shows. And the only man to rob a bank in slow-mo. But still they can't catch him, too deaf with the pen. Gets arrested on purpose so no one's left in the pen. When the claim of being GOAT isn't one you have to defend, but you're your own star witness, represent till the end, this is doom. A tribute to the goon, eating rappers like snacks, anagram food, giving birth to backpacks, spitting rap in the womb. How many fans in the room? I don't have to assume. Making moves through a mask like a man on the moon, telling Houston, I don't think we're the first, there's something in the dirt. It looks like a face with a note signed, the most skilled with a verse on the earth. And every other planet featuring him is like going to a barbecue with salad. He could pull a rhyme at a rabbit, and on the mic he was magic. It's good we can't see tears through a metal face. If we could, then it would be clear how the metal tastes. That rust to remind us he's now in a better place. But just imagine him in front of Heaven's Gates like, yo, St. Peter, yo, Victor Vaughan, how'd you get up here? There was nowhere else to perform? Oh, I'm stuck in a place where the beer isn't warm. And then he walks off and that's how heroes are born. The quick change artist always one step ahead of the room. This is doom, built his lair to a tune, too aware to a tune. Always making moves and rarely where you assumed. And if you found him, he was down in the special herbs. Even his beats had the freshest words. A sharp-tongued maverick, always a better verse. And the best MC with no chain you ever heard. And he didn't live life in the fast lane, so remember all caps when you spell the man's name. Yeah. And it's fitting that he had an album called What's Best to Eat. But it's not about the type of men you be, it's what you can offer, it's what's on the menu be. And now we understand what it was meant to be. Cause when it came to rap, he had the recipe. Rest in peace, Doom. Yeah, so Doom was a big inspiration of mine, so I wrote a little tribute. Rest in peace. Oh yeah, that's it. Who's feeling this tonight? Come on guys, let's make some noise. Any fans of MF Doom out there? Make some noise. Yeah, there we go. So this next song, I was thinking to myself, what is rap? What is rap? What is rap? No, that's too much. That's too much. I wouldn't. Only one man could have worn that mask and done it justice, you know. No, that's next gig. No, yeah, what is rap? I thought of a metaphor that described rap. Let's have the beat, and then we can get into this metaphor. If you think how rap can be a force for good, this song might illuminate some of that. For a couple of hours. I'm not going to try and sing the hook.
Daydreamed, I dream of you amid the flowers. For a couple of hours.
Guys, ready for this one? If you saw life like I do, warlike, you would know why I write so smooth. The eyes of my verse are bright and blue, and this song is a visor that I'm spying through. And it's quite a view at the height of the roof. Smiles higher than the laces that tighten my boots. Stepping over those boots that tighten my suit. This armor, the bars that are striking the boots. But armor is arms and the legs and the feet. And the beat is the shoes which I need to compete. And my voice is the vest that a GI needs. In these sentences, defense is making sure I don't bleed. And it the knees, the pads, the keys, the HUD, similes, the gloves, imagery, the nuts, the sibilance, the shoulder pads that tilt me from above. And the words are the metal and the metaphors, the plug, or is it a daydream?
I fell asleep amid the flowers. for a couple of hours.
Guys, hands up if you're feeling this tonight.
Daydream, I dream of you amid the flowers.
But if rap is like a robot needs an opponent. So who could that be? Well, let's find out. But every suit of armor needs an antagonist, something to battle with before strong enough to challenge it. And how I imagine it in the theatre of my mind is that rap is like a mech and I can steer it with my rhymes. All the different parts of it veering through the sky. Then they spot a foe, a thief, a frisky villain in disguise. So they land, moving every single gear in their design. And the Power Ranger ships all get nearer and combined. Then we fight, rap versus all the world's sins. I'm just the pilot, man, I hope the words win. First we do a system check, assessing every blaster. Make sure my helmet's tight and my face is set to laughter. There's foes all around, I'm feeling chillin' with a gun. But I don't need bullets, I can kill 'em with a pun. And if I'm outnumbered, I just need to let the verse play. Cause even on my worst day, I beat 'em with the wordplay. This is in my mind, let me set the fight scene. There's two critters up above, one aiming for my rhyme scheme. A couple in the back, and they're asking what the lines mean. The dozen in my flank, all gunning for my writing. And on paper it means my story ends now. So I look up through my boots and zoom into the clouds and look down, and there's a couple there hanging off my foot. And a voice from below, why are you rapping in the hood? It's not a good look, so we plummet to the ground. And the earth opens up with a thunderous sound. Out comes the creature, he's a huge green lizard. I call him commercialism and he means business. We're standing face to face near the edge of a cliff. Then he gets to jump and pulls me into his grip. Then he throws me off the edge, but I'm quite a slick rapper. And how else am I gonna end this on a cliffhanger, yo? It's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. That's part of a series that I'm writing that obviously everyone knows about because I'm like the most public rapper ever. So the series is called Rap versus All the World's Sins, and it's about rap being used as a vehicle to maybe spread some love, spread some joy, spread some positivity, so... Okay, that's the hard part over. Now we're gonna have some fun. These are songs that I wrote a long time ago, so let's have the next one.
Before we get into this, here's some noise for Mason, people!
Guys, thanks everyone, you guys are great. You guys are a great crowd. Now we're gonna have some fun. This one's a story about waking up next to someone which you don't really know what's happened, but you're gonna find out soon.
My magician in black will see you now.
This is a beautiful beat. A beautiful beat made by a man called Chemo. You get some oxygen. You guys ready for this one? A red X on his calendar, solitary death date. Wake up and eat breakfast off his chest plate. Receipt from a lover, left him in a checkmate. Wipe the poison lipstick off his neck, shouldn't tempt fate. Drinking off the headache. These women have slowly become nameless. A string of sympathy, synthetically a dead weight. With every sad sight who's losing sight of what the game is. Snuck a glance as she walked off in the grey mist. Said she'd only stay with him if he'd say miss. But she can't even smile with a facelift. And he's a program, leaving feelings in the 8th bit. She gave him an apple and he ate it. Add him to the eve of her evening. Her snake eyes are a teaser of Eden. Man was lost, but at least she was leaving. The beach was receding out the door of his hotel room. Never thought to learn how to sail in a lake of fire, but he sure as hell would know well soon. This is the life of a player who got lost in an allegory. Such a tragic story. If he hadn't saw she in that lavish store, he might have lived another day. Got scared, turned tail and run away. If only that reptile hadn't been so predatory. Got it, let's go. Let's go. Guys, if you had one day to live, how would you spend it? Because you're about to find out with this gentleman. The last morning on Earth. Let's find out what happens. Are you ready for this one?
My master, the magician in black, will see you now.
Now to deal with the morning of his last day, sees an au revoir, so French toast and pancakes, cold coffee pressed with the tip of his mandrake. Imagine leaving without a kiss or a handshake. Heart to heart with Medusa. That's a stone cold show of a design dichotomy. Asking questions to a bored snake, like what's the root cause of that serpentine psychology? She hissed and recoiled, stood up, put her foot down in 6 pitchers of soil, then started frying pigs where their spit is the oil. Then she's off trying to find another piston to spoil. He sat down and googled her name. Ended up reading passages from the Bible, lamenting the years spent getting used to the game, as to not smell the stench of a sulphuric smile. Vile, full of gone off venom. Should expect a snake to use sex as a weapon, but allure of the eyes was a test of obsession. This is for the students using death as a lesson. But did that man die? Who knows? Surrounded by his bottles in the centre used clothes. One girl was more than enough for that morning. Snake skin glistened in a sun-touched warning. Like a glance as she walked off in the grey mist. Said she'd only stay with him if he'd say miss. But she can't even smile with a facelift and needs a program, leaving feelings in the 8-bit. Like a glance as she walked off in the grey mist. Said she'd only stay with him if he'd say miss. But she can't even smile with a facelift and needs a program, leaving feelings in the 8-bit fit. Okay, you guys feeling that one? That's one of my favourite stories I've written. It's an allegory. Lots of biblical references in that one. Guys, make some noise if you're having a good time. Come on, let's get some. This is really good. Hey, make some noise for Blessed on the turntable. You're killing it, you're killing it. Okay, this last one is about my experiences playing online chess. And any chess fans in the room? Anyone like chess? So online chess took up a good 16 years of my life, so I wrote a song and how I dealt with that. You guys ready for this one? This one's a slog.
Let's hear some noise for Mason, people!
I've read every religious text, every verse, every line and how they intersect. It's a testament to he above who did the test. When I knew my brother's Genesis and now I live the rest. Got no interest to let kin to rest, but I know that what's akin to rest isn't death. Days for them, no to me. I feel my heart's not in my chest, so a bishop can't touch me in the art of inner chess. Who even knows what the pieces do? Grew up fast, had to bleed my youth just to see the truth. Searching for clues, like seeking the tune that Jesus used. Snuck in there with emotion, had to see a seal move. I felt this breeze in a different life. Sun is gone, now I see this beach in a different light. Same sword, same horse, different night. Found a hill to die, and now I see my peak from a different height. His heart is as high as he's not sitting right. How many women have to die for me to sit and right? Same crime, same blade, different wife. In the marriage of an axe and a net, it's not a pretty sight. Chaos in the courtyard, heavy rain. One mission to free us is the forecast. For all the weathered men walking on this warpath, telling jokes in their throats and listen to the Lord laugh. Can you get the chess references? Do you get the chess references? This song is heavy, this song's heavy. Ready for verse 2? I've seen every work of art before the atom split and science tore this world apart. Didn't know it till the snow split the word in half. It said life's a tragedy. Is tragic really worth the laugh? Feel the ground shake, yeah, you heard the staff. Heard it to be heard, did the hearse worship ever heard the stars? Or strip the trees, leave the ocean. Moses or mortician, can't you see the sea is open? Odin, not over Valhalla till he's honed in. Frozen, till the poles are sunken and my throne's in sight. On a wave that's within the ice, buried and below, then away to a different fight. Death holds weight, so we wait till we crystallize. Then wait till he comes back. I'm fueled by the fire from the sun's lap, and I will stay first on my name until the one cracks. Cause I've seen every king and queen carefully consider the consequences of this regime. I got pawns from the floor to the mezzanine, seeing if the Lord will support his successor's dream. Such an upsetting scene for the men that contend with the strength of a better scheme still. I blocked more ports than the evergreen. Got my hands dirty one time, now forever clean. Myself with the blood of the slaughter. Hold the king's head down tight under the water. Plus was the queen to the son of a daughter. Tell my men move and undo the order. I sort her, find myself captain of a curse ship. What's the worst could happen if we gather round and worship? Stepping on the surface till I feel the earth shift. One abandoned author with a penchant for the cursive. And when that curse lifts, feel my soul rise. Same view, different eyes. Same stars, same clouds, same birds, different skies. Same God, same wave, different skies. Same how, same wind, different wise. Same cap, same plan, different lives. Right. So it's in the same score, tying round his castle till the king resides. I'm positive the negative's a different sign, and I know that heaven is just hell at a different time. Red, they begin to wind dead, all to his design. Murder so immersive, I'm submerged inside the killer's mind. So the killer's mind like I saw the blend. Jesus to win. So I keep playing chess till I'm bored of it. And Crocker's watered where the power lies, I'm sure of it. Okay, that was right. Guys, thanks for that. That was my set. You guys have been great. Shout out to you all. Shout out to Deltron 3030 if you know, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, and make sure you put some respect on this. Can we make a huge amount of noise for man like Mason?